Praise the Lord, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Leisha, the Preacha-OK. I tell you, my voice is so raspy. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. Yes, God is great and greatly to be praised. I'm thankful to have gotten through the weekend. Yay. And guys, I was able to get my bar stools. I was able to get my bar stools from the thrift store at 50% off. Yeah, I had saw the bar stools maybe about a month ago. Maybe about a month ago. And oh, I don't want that bird to come out here. Okay, good. And they were priced okay because I end up going out to other stores to see what they would cost, if they were new, you know. So they were clean, nice, clean, soft, velvet type material, felt velvet soft material. Okay, good. Bar stools with a bag, comfortable, the right color and stuff. So, so I was taking a risk of waiting for them to go on sale, by someone else coming along and just buy it. I was taking a risk, but I tried to make my dollars stretch, because I have to make sure my bills are making sense, paid and all that makes sense. And then after that, you know, save a little bit, a little, whatever I can. It's never really that much, but you still save what you can. And then I always try to treat myself special, you know. And then, and not spend much, not spend much. So if I see something that I want, did I need new bar stools? No. I have 3 around that table, but 5, I think we must have lost a stool or 2 at one point. But 5 need to go around it. So I've been waiting patiently for a couple of years for the right chairs and price. It may have taken a year or 2, but it happened. So, you know, so the same thrift store that I get my free food at is the same store that I bought the bar stools at a good price. The stools were donated to the store for free, donated free to the store. The store cleans its items, I used to work there. And then put it out on the floor for sale. They put, decent prices on there. And then people can, buy the stuff. Customers, I'm a customer, and I use their program because I qualify for the program. It's a win-win all the way around. That's what I call doing successful business in a community. You're feeding a community. You got to make a profit somewhere in order to pay the bills at the place. And she has staff and stuff, mostly volunteers, but she has a small staff. And and then, you know, all the food is just given away for free to the community, offering a service. It's just beautiful. So I want to do something like that. That is how churches function. And some churches stay small in a community. They are best served small. And some churches can grow so big and become like mega. It's just you know, it's just like, I remember like in the Bible, Jesus could heal one person in a home, or he could feed 5,000, you know. The Lord knows who to put over who. Even like marriage in your home, you know. Once you're married, legally married, especially legally. Well, once you're married, had children, and once you're married and had children, you're bound. That's your bounder contract there. But once you put the law in it, on top of it, you definitely are the male lead in that home. Even though there may be other male leaders that could do a better job, or worse, much worse, you know, you're the one. So same with our faith. You know, Most High chose. He chooses certain leaders in communities to serve them based on the community's needs. So when you mix up my childhood experiences, meaning my education, my social skills, my, you know, dating life, church life, spirituality, all that, when you mix it all up with my adulthood experiences and things, legal marriage, college, motherhood, you mix it all up, where I was born, where I've been, you end up with a Dr. Leisha, the preacher. This is what you get. Okay. That is so funny. At least to me. This is a nice building. I wonder if it's for sale. It would be a nice church building. I'm always looking for a building for a church to move out of my basement, So, yeah, I had a good weekend, a productive weekend, a good weekend. In fact, I'm going to tell you guys, I paid cash. I've been working very well and saving well and, just being responsible and stuff. And I paid cash for a van. It's an older van, but it's big enough to fit all my grandkids and, my family in, with ease. It's an old school van. It has the TV and the ceiling and stuff. And my plan is to sell this car, sell it back, and get rid of the monthly payment. You know, I needed it for the time that I needed it, when I was going through a lot of transitions during the divorce process. There was a lot of instability with my housing, instability with my transportation. So I needed something solid in my life. So this car was it. I even had to sleep in it, travel all over the place in it, and So now that I'm settled in my life and things, um, and I was able to find something affordable that runs. It'll get me from point A to point B, and I own it. So now it's time to get rid of this. It improved my credit, put me in a position where I was, able to get on my feet, work in something reliable, to the point where I could pay cash for something and have a little bit of money to, fix something if it needed to be fixed on the used vehicle. So now it's time to get rid of this, get rid of the payment, debt free, and then just start working on paying back my student loans. I mean, my income is so low that I don't have to, I'm in deferment, which keeps my credit in good standing, you know. But once I'm debt free everywhere else in my life and I'm working, I can pay something on my student loan. That's just fair. You know, it's just fair. I do these videos for free. That's contributing back to the community. You know, this is like my way of paying tithes. This is my tithe and offering. I have 2,300 videos on here now, and I haven't gotten paid. YouTube hasn't paid me anything. But because I have student loans and they are in education, and I have not been able to pay them back, now, you know what I mean, I'm able to have made these videos for free for the community without getting paid. Um, now that I'm putting myself in the position to be debt free completely, except for the student loans, now I'll be able to pay back even though I'm low income enough to never have to pay. But, you know, I can't pay, so why not? Why not? I want Social Security in the end. You know what I mean? I want my pension in the end. I want all my benefits in the end. So I got to keep paying people, things, governments, whatever, you know, so that I owe no man and have no debt in the end. And that way I can benefit and reap all the rewards of my labor. In heaven and on earth, both need to be balanced. So I'm going to keep getting out here working, doing the best I can where I stand. And I did have someone comment saying, well, as a divorced woman, you probably deserve to be living the way you live it. And, you know, there's some truth to it. There is some truth to it. Some. It's not completely true. And that's why I do have some benefits from the marriage, because I wasn't completely wrong. And not only that, the law, divorce laws, homewrecker laws, you know, allow for me to get certain benefits because I put in a certain amount of time legally. So do I deserve the struggle, the pain, the suffering? Possibly. It lines up to something in my life. So I can agree to that. But I also can agree to the fact that the men that I married equally contribute. My family upbringing equally contributed. You know, it's more than just me that contributed to my pain and suffering after divorce. So I want to thank you all for being supportive of my channel by making comments, whether they are positive sounding or negative sounding. I can agree partially or fully to anyone's comment. And if I'm deeply offended, I can just delete a comment, you know, block it, and protect the flock from negative attacks on that level. On my channel, we can handle a little bit of negativity, you know, because we live in a world where negativity exists. There's positive energy, negative energy. There's good, there's bad, you know.